Yeah. With the incredible rise in popularity of online multiplayer games in the past few years, there has been a constant narrative of the death of single-player gaming. Essentially, a lot of people believe that these online multiplayer games are so popular, single-player gaming is going to completely fade into irrelevancy. I mean, if you look at Ranker's list of the most popular games right now, it is insanely dominated by games with massive online multiplayer followings. These games make the most money on streaming services like Twitch by a long shot, and they seem to be trending almost constantly. Whether you've played it or not, Fortnite has become a household name. I personally don't really care for the game, but it has literally created celebrities. You have athletes, actors, and all kinds of other public figures talking about this game. So yeah, it's pretty damn popular, and it's clearly at the forefront of gaming right now. So maybe you can see why some people may think single-player games are in trouble. I mean, just recently, Amy Hennig, the director behind some of the greatest single-player story games of all time in the Uncharted series, had this to say about the medium's future.
You know, we say it's a story experience, and it is, but the games are getting so long and sometimes so complex. I mean, look at Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
I mean, how many hours does that take to finish?
40 plus minimum.
Right. So how many people are actually going to finish that, right? And this is not a knock on them. It's
No.
a beautiful game, right? And so most of us, myself included, will never see the end of that game just because we just don't have time. There's too many other things competing for our time and attention, even outside gaming, right?
So when you have a huge director in single-player gaming talking about their own medium dying, that's like a red flag, right? Well, not really. Sorry, Amy. I mean, thanks for Uncharted, but you're just wrong about this. Yeah, it might take most people 50 hours to beat a game like Red Dead 2, and in 2019, when we all have the tiniest attention spans in human history, who is going to commit 50 hours to one single story? I don't know, but have you ever heard of this great medium called books? Now bear with me. People have been reading books for a really long time, and they generally take a while to read. Oh, and the great thing about books is it doesn't really matter to the publisher if you finish them as long as you bought it. Kind of like Red Dead 2, which sold 17 million copies in just over a week after its release. I mean, even though Jimmy from Iowa got bored of riding horses and quit playing the game after Chapter 2, his mom still spent $60 on the game in the first place. But no, I get it, books are old, we can't compare them to video games. I mean, who reads books anymore? Isn't there some kind of other visual medium that commits over 60 hours to the same story yet manages to retain millions of fans? Having a lot of trouble trying to put my finger on it. Anyways, single-player games aren't dying. Just last year, we were given 4 of the greatest single-player story games anyone's ever experienced on any level. And since I've been so happy to use metaphors in this video, here's one more for you. Consider online multiplayer games like Fortnite and Apex Legends to be the NFL of the gaming world, and consider single-player story games to be the MLB. While one has a massive, dominant fan base, the other still holds a giant following, and in many cases, these fan bases are intertwined. That's why I don't think single-player story games are going anywhere. They provide an interactive, action-packed narrative experience that gives audiences something that they can't find anywhere else. And games are not cheap. If you're spending $60 on something, you want to get a lot of hours out of that experience. These games are still making money, and people are still playing them. I don't think publishers are going to abandon single-player games anytime soon, and I'm looking forward to playing them well into the future. Okay, that's all I got. If you like this video, please subscribe, or you can check out another one of my videos. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or you can just forget that you ever watched this and never think about it again. Either way, thanks for watching.